Hello everyone, I'm ThePackle, and today we are going to be going over Tony Hawk's Underground any percent beginner tutorial. I'll be going over as much as I can, and hopefully you can get a better understanding of how it works. And if you are starting out with the game, at least this will be a good starting point. This is pretty much like a quick starter guide. I will plan on doing another tutorial much later on that goes in depth about certain things. This is pretty much like, you know, a guide you would pick up in a game, and it just like tells you the very basics about how to get started. Stuff like stuff like movement and all sorts of other things you'll learn by playing the game or just by talking to one of us. Below in the description, you'll find links to the download, the Discord for the Tony Hawk community, the videos to get rid of the update for Windows 7 and 8.1/8, the patch to get fix 10.0, because you need to fix that too, and a bunch of other things. Just go down below and you'll see all those links. As well as you see in the top left corner, there is a controller input-output thing I show, like a little display. That's Nintendo Spies also below, along with the type of skin I use. And also, I also include a DS4 Windows XML on how to set up with, if you have a DS4 Windows controller. This game has a number of different controllers that it supports. It pretty much supports every other controller you can think of. The tier list right now, I guess you could say, is DS4 controller is the best because it's a very good analog stick, superb D-pad, and the buttons are not very hard to hit at all. The Xbox 360 controller / Xbox One controller are kind of tied. The problem with the Xbox One and the 360 controller, however, is that these left and right triggers are on one axis. The game only supports one of the axes. So if you have right trigger, you won't be able to use left trigger. You have to use, like, say, left bumper and right trigger to do a spine transfer. That's another advantage of the DS4 controller. We can set a different way, where I can have, like, the left trigger be DL3 instead, and it be emulated that way. And so I can just hit both left trigger and right trigger, and boom, it works. But that's just a slight thing. If you don't have a DS4 controller and want to use Xbox controller, go right ahead. The buttons are a little harder to hit on a 360 controller, so keep that in mind. And the GameCube controller is also very good choice as well. They're all really good controllers. I prefer DS4. Tom prefers Xbox, Yip prefers GameCube, and we're all really good players, so there you go. Now, there's a couple other things that I need to go over real quick for those of you wondering. Also, may go ahead and skip out on this stupid-ass song. Alright, there's a few things that we have to go over real quick before we get started with the actual tutorial itself. Let's say you finally get started with everything, right? Well, let me bring up this window. We also use D3DWindower. Another thing as well is that there are two different windowing programs that we use for playing Thug 1. There's DXWinD and D3DWindower. A lot of people use D3DWindower nowadays because it's a lot easier to use. And plus, since it's an English version that I found and I have hosted on my Dropbox or my Google Drive, then it's easier for me to distribute it. But let me show you the window real quick. Let's say you automatically have Thug already on there. I need to go over one setting that you need to have. Okay, I'm maximizing as much as I can. If you come over here to foreground control, make sure all these are checked. Common doesn't really matter, window doesn't matter, anything like that. But make sure these four are checked, so that way if you alt-tab or if you switch windows, the game doesn't minimize and you lose time because the game just stopped. If it's minimized, the game just stops completely. Also, in some cases, if it minimizes and comes back up, it will go back to full screen. So, that's bad. Very bad indeed. So, keep that in mind. But anyways, now that we have that out of the way, a few more things that we can talk about. How to set up for the run. Now, let's say new game, right? You go, if you want to make your skater, all you do is story mode, start a new game. Choose any of the difficulties, make your skater, do whatever the hell you want with them, and then you go hit done, save skater, save it whatever the hell you want. So in this case, I'll put it like that. Then you hit done, exit out, options, load game, yes, load up the save you just had, and your skater should be right there. Now you want to go over the tricks. You want to edit your tricks around a bit because they are not optimal. Now, there are 3 tricks that you can use, that you should use for your special tricks. These should not be changed. McTwist is required by the storyline. You need it for McTwist. I mean, you need it for the jump over the helicopter in Hawaii. You need that. Do not remove it. Indy 900 is also a very good trick. If I can find it, there it is. Indy 900 is also a very good trick. And under that, you want to have some sort of special manual. Most people go with Mix It Up. Other people go with the... some people do Primo. Some people even do Mesco manual. But you want to choose Mix It Up because it's the fastest trick for the most points it gives. It gives 3,000 points pretty much instantly. And it's a very quick trick. And it's very overpowered. So you want that. Other than that, you another thing you want to do is change your grab tricks around. I would change the method because a flatline method usually... No, I'm sorry. Flatline method can sometimes bail you if you're not careful. Stiffy can straight up bail you on flatland. So I would change up these two to something else. Sack tap is... You're going to bail 9 times out of 10 with it. It's a dumb trick for flatland. However, big thing is you want... For this setup, I'm going to be doing that and this. Judo on up B is very good because you can just do a quick bonus into a Judo, get 4,200 points, and have special. Shifty is also really good. A bonus 180 Shifty also gives you special. And in some cases, actually faster than a Judo, especially in competitions. So keep that in mind. But after you're done with that, there's other things you want to do. Tony Hawk, for example, you want to go ahead and change up his tricks around. I choose Tony Hawk because you usually use Tony Hawk for the Tony Hawk challenge at the very end of the game. So you want to change up his tricks and make it a little bit easier. Like you can keep the tricks as it is, but you want to give him at least a special manual, such as Mix It Up or Musket manual, and maybe even give him a Judo or a Shifty. And the same goes for whoever you use for the Vancouver challenge. For my case, it's Bam, so I give him a Mix It Up in Indy 900. So that way the challenge is very easy. After you're done with all that, you go back to options, save your game. So that way it keeps everything saved. Then you go back to storyline, start a new game. Well, you load up the game. Start. And there you go. It's being weird. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. And there you go. Easy peasy. Another thing to keep note of is that there is sort of power ranking in terms of how the different versions of Tony Hawk's Underground 1 goes. For example, the very best version is the PC version, which by itself is also split into two different categories, which we'll talk about in a second. After PC is the Xbox 360 version, because the 360 has backwards compatibility with the Xbox on Thug 1, so you save a bit of time on that. And then it's the GameCube version, then the Xbox version, then the PS2 version. Now the Xbox and the GameCube version are kind of similar. They're like not very much of a difference. But PS2 is by far the worst. You'll lose a lot of time just to PS2. I don't know why it's so bad, it just is. So you have to keep that in mind whenever you run it. Now back to PC, there are two different issues with PC. There is the XP/7/Vista/8/8.1, and then there's Windows 10. Windows 10 is dumb due to how NVIDIA has done their drivers. And yes, this is all an NVIDIA problem. A common misconception is that it's a Windows 10 problem when it's not. AMD and Intel work fine. NVIDIA has bad drivers. And because of that, there are issues with Thug 1. When you change transitions between chapters, or if you change from nighttime to daytime or vice versa, the game will freeze or lag a lot. And it makes getting a sub 40 time incredibly difficult, if not impossible. While it's gotten better over the past couple months, it's still pretty bad. So if you're going to run Tony Hawk's Underground 1, I suggest 7 or 8.1 at the bare minimum. Try not to play on 10 as much as possible, unless you're ace, for whatever reason. Anyways, with that out of the way. But anyways, now that we're in game, I need to go over a few things before we even get started on the run, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, 1 Foot Japan works as well. But, I don't know, is it kind of... I guess you could change it, but people only use Shifty because it's fast, or judo because judo is powerful. But anyways, there are a few things I need to go over real quick before we do a run. First thing is butt slaps. Now, I'm not going to go in depth on butt slapping. If you want a butt slap tutorial, I suggest going to watch Silent's video, because he will explain it a lot better in a better time frame. But a butt slap pretty much is, you hold down the ollie button and you fall off the ledge like this, right? And then you jump. After you do the jump, you do a trick, and then you mash the ollie button again. So it should look something like that. Normally people can get like a double or maybe one. You'll probably only get one at first. It takes a little bit of time because of weird timing. You'll probably get something like that. That's a butt slap. You probably get something like that. It's a double. That's a quad. Which, you know, not many people can do that. Don't worry if you can't get that. Trying to get a triple. That was not even one. That was a triple butt slap. But most people, you'll probably get like a double or a triple. But quads are not needed in this game whatsoever. The highest amount you're going to need is a triple. And honestly, you don't even need that for this category. The tricks I'm going to teach you there's only two or three tricks that require a butt slap for faster times. There used to be a really hard butt slap in Hawaii, but because of Papa Fog, it was ratted out. So it's not required for beginners. But anyways, get used to that. It takes some time to get used to. If you can't get it, it's fine. You're only going to use a little bit of time. It's nothing ridiculous. It's completely fine. Next thing is that in Tony Hawk's Underground 1, only in Underground 1, there is a grind reset trick that you can do. Like, you see this? Like, let's say I'm losing control of my bat meter, right? Like, oh no, I'm about to lose it. What you can do is if you jump and then go into a dark slide, which is that, or if you go into a double blunt slide, it will reset the balance meter and the momentum as well. See, watch this. See, I'm losing control. Now it's back to normal. It's incredibly OP. You don't need it for beginner runs. But you're going to probably need it for sick. I do. Unless you're silent and you can do it normally. I'm fucking bad at sick, so. But keep it in mind if you ever do need it, though. Yeah, for butt slapping, 10 is perfect, but that's frame perfect. That's task only. Most humans can get 2, maybe 3, unless you're main, you get 4. That's because I'm a tryhard, honestly. But you're never gonna get more than 4. You might get a 5 once in a blue moon, but it's super fucking rare. So if you can't get that, it's cool. Just worry about getting doubles and triples. And actually, you don't even need a triple. You can just get a double, honestly, so. Anyways. With that out of the way. I'm trying to think if there's anything else before I start. Oh, of course. One thing you need to keep in mind is on the top left corner, make sure your balance meter, your special meter is glowing like that, because that means you have special. You go a lot faster if you're in special. So, like, keep that at full most times. If you do a boneless 180 judo or a boneless 180 shifty, you're gonna get special. I can't even do it. But if you can do either one of those, you get special easily. They don't allow you to do special tricks. But anyways, it's time to get started finally. There's a bunch of stuff that we need to go over. A bunch. And after talking about this for 24 minutes, we can finally get started. Anyways, timing starts when you hit done on the screen. Once you hit done, that's when you start the timer. I'm not going to have splits up because it'd be kind of useless. But that's when you start the timer. Okay. Now, as soon as you gain control of your character, you want to start mashing the left trigger. Left trigger puts you into pressure and nollie stance. When you start off, your character is doing this, But if you do a pressure or a pressure whatever, he instantly skips that and goes a little bit faster. It saves a few frames. But as soon as you gain control, go straight to Eric and talk to him.
What up, Eric?
Alright, now, I should have mentioned this, but you need to hold a specific angle when you're getting out of that cutscene. Let me go back over to him. I could have just view gold warped, but whatever. But you want to hold this angle that I'm holding right here on my controller, up like top right-ish angle. It's a very specific angle, and you're gonna miss a lot of time. A lot of runs do end here, and this one trick, it's really stupid. That's just how it is. But you want to hold the angle and mash through the text with X or Ollie button in any case. So you just do that. If you do it right, you'll jump up here. You want to while you're holding it, you kind of want to jump and then hold it around and then circle around and then jump up there. So like something like that, like this. It takes a little bit of time to get used to. It's completely fine if you can't get it. If you can't get it, what you can do is you can just do something like this and jump up like that. When you're grabbing a ledge, you don't have to do this. What you can do is you can grab the ledge, and as soon as you get to this frame, you can jump. Actually, you can probably do it a little bit earlier. You can do it a little bit earlier, but that's like you don't have to do the entire animation. Just jump, like when he starts pulling himself up, like that, and it's easy. Now, the first skateboard part's pretty easy. The second one can be a bitch, honestly, but we'll get to that in a second. Once you get up here, you hold down X, or I'm going to say X. If I mean X, I mean Ollie. But you hold down X, and you go off the ledge. Like, you just completely fall off the ledge. And then you let go, and then jump again. Let me show it again. So I'm holding down X, right? You fall off the ledge. Not like that. That's like falling off the ledge in the wrong way. Then, after a certain point, you want to let go, and then hold it down again. Let me show it again. If you do it right, you'll do something like that. If you miss it, it's fine. Just do a double jump. Don't waste your time in doing a grab and pulling yourself up. Just, like, if you miss it, just do a double jump. That's all you gotta do. Now, you kind of want to angle yourself a specific way so you can grab the piece while still moving towards this way. It can be a bitch, though, because sometimes this specific piece can go the wrong way up. Let me see if I can get it. It's like sometimes it's not RNG. Like sometimes you go straight through it and it's really stupid, so you're gonna have to circle back around to get it, or in my case you just reset. But as soon as you get that, you jump over here, get this. And when you get to around this point of the house, you want to jump up around over it. Alright, for this goal, it's pretty simple. Most people do something like that. Or you can just do that. That's fine too. It's completely up to you. But anyways, what you can do right here is you don't have to completely get off your board as long as you get off your board before you completely jump over it. Like you can do boneless and then get off your board immediately, and it'll still count. Like that was a little too late. So you want to do something like this, which isn't too bad. For this one, you can stay on your board, or you can get it back on your board and approach it, and then as soon as you get to it, you jump, then you hit Z, and then you hit grind. So it'll look something like, let me get back to it again. Something like that. Which isn't too bad. Anyways, once you're done grinding it, you kind of want to keep your combo, and you want to get a bunch of points. That way you get your speed skill up. If you look at your stats, you can see my speed is already at maxed out for the current position I'm in. I get more when I get to AM and more when I get to Pro. But you want to get a quick combo in and finish off with the judo or something at least, so that way you can get 7,500 points. You want to get 7,500 points on that before this because it saves about 1.5 seconds. So just try your best to get to it like that. Let me see if I can show you exactly what I mean.
What up, Eric?
I just want to take about 1 second that I failed the jump because I'm really bad. I just held the position wrong on that one. Like that's something that even top level players even mess up, which is it's just how it is.
Here's your deck back.
Like something like that is completely fine. I completely messed it up in the way, but you know, you get what I mean. You want to do something like that. As soon as you get to him, the stat screen will pop up. You mash through it and you talk to him.
You psyched to see Muska's demo?
All right, now what I'm going to show you is the route that is the fastest by far. Now, even though this, okay, I forgot to mention the difference between 80% beginner and 80% beginner no warp. Now, for no warp, you're not allowed to use the view goal screen or the change level screen at all. You have to actually go to each NPC individually and talk to them. The only exception to this rule is in chapter 26 when you have to do each pro mission and you have to warp for the menu. So, you individually you have to go to each and every person and just talk to them. But on beginner 8%, you can just do view goals. We don't do that for the first couple missions in chapter 1. Anyways, as soon as you gain control, you want to get up here and just follow this route, pretty much. You want to jump like right there, get off your board, turn back around, get that, and then you're good. If you get around if you get a 121, you're really fucking good. If you get a 120, it could have been a bit faster, but it's still really good. 119 is like, eh. You have a little bit of mistake, but you want to try going for at least a 120. As soon as you get that one, you kind of want to turn back around and come straight towards this guy.
Hey, JT.
And mash through the text. Now, you want to use a quick knowledge strat I talked about earlier and mash L. And then you want to sketch up. But this one's pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to really talk about this one. As soon as you're done with that, you instantly pause, get a view goals, and then you hit down, and then you hit Ollie button. You start this. Now I'm gonna show you what it looks like normally. Then I'm going to go over each individual part of the actual level, of the actual goal, because there is a little bit of tech involved with this. But this is like the normal route you want to take. Well, not the normal route, but the normal way you want to do it. Of course, it's task strats, but you know, I'm not in task, I ain't a robot. Unfortunately, this is faster still than the other goal, which is Eric's challenge, and that's like a minute, 30 seconds or so. High 45. So if you get a 45, really fucking good. If you get 46, perfect. If you get a 46, you did absolutely perfectly. If you get a 44, still pretty good. Small mistake here or there maybe. Or you're just a little slow in turns. 43, still pretty good. 42 and below, you kind of want to work on just a bit. But it's just pretty much just practicing a lot. Anyways, I'm going to show you how it really works. As soon as you gain control, you want to accelerate. As soon as you get to around this corner, you want to start turning to the right. Let go as well, and just turn back again. Make sure you don't hit anything, or slow down. Right when you get close to this this specific cone right here, you want to hit the handbrake button. Something like that. But you kind of want to aim for this corner, because if you do it right, then you'll keep your speed, and you'll have a good turn as well. And when you get to the very bottom of this ramp, you want to hold down the brake button, so that way you don't go flying. Handbrake left, handbrake and turn around, do your turn, and go on like normal. And try not to hit anything. Now, there's also a cutscene skip for this. It's one frame, so what people usually do is when they're getting close, they just mash Ollie, which I missed it. Whatever.
Hey, Muska's demo is about to start. Let's check it out.
Now, on all versions of the game, what you should do is, once you get done on that screen, mash the X button and the grab button. That because as soon as you get done with that, you instantly go to this. Now, Muska's demo is very, very simple. It's literally 3 tricks, if you do it right. But you would think, normally, you would just go over here and you do a bunch of tricks for him, right, and get 10,000. You don't have to do that. What you can do instead is, if you do a bonus 180 judo into a mix-it-up, or a bonus 180 judo, a bonus 180 shifty into a mix-it-up, you'll get it easy. See, done. Anyways, you want to mash through this text, and then hit view goals. But let me go over something else that you could do first as well. If you can't get that, you can always do something like that. As long as you get 10,000 points. People sometimes usually use the manual method because sometimes when you do the bonus shifty or bonus judo, you're going to hit this slight bump in the road and it's going to bail you. It looks like it's not a bump here, but there's a slight bump and it's just enough to fuck you over. But there's a couple ways you can do this mission though, so it's up to you. Anyways, as soon as you're done with that, and as soon as you get through the other mission, get through the text, you want to view goals and mission start hitting X.
Let's see if you got the cojones.
This one's pretty easy. Just jump, let go of your board, get up there.
Nicely done.
This one's also pretty simple. Just transfer across.
Nice. Now spine back.
Now, for this one... Oh, okay then. That was new. This one, you want to hold down X, do not jump, and then do your spine transfer. So look, something like that. If you jump, you're going to do something like this, and... Like, you just waste a little bit of time. You just want to, like... Wrong one. But you just want to, like, do something like this. That's all you want to do. As soon as you do that, come straight over to Joey and do his mission. Now, there's a couple ways you can do this as well. You can... That's not it. You can do this beggar spine transfer. You can jump and do the spine transfer, which is safer. Or you can hold up and then spine, or do it as a drop like that. Either one of those three work. Now, it's easy on the first one, but on the second one, it's when it gets a little tricky. Because doing something like this... See, I can't even do it. Sometimes that might not work, and you're going to bail. So, you can always do a jump and do something like that. Or you can do like that. The only problem is sometimes if you hit the left trigger too soon, you'll get into a pressure. And you'll do a toe flip instead. Which is a little annoying. So just keep it in mind. That's why I do something, for mountain runs, I do this. Because if I fuck it up, if I do a hard flip or if I do a BS toe flip instead, I can instantly do a kick flip. Now this section is only 4 tricks, but it can be one of 8 tricks in the pool set. It can be up, down, left, right, flip, or grab trick. I'm not going to say which one's which because, you know, yours can be different from mine. But it's one of those 8 tricks, and it's only 4 of them. But it's completely RNG. If you can get, there are times when you can get. I'm sorry, just 5 of them. I'm sorry. I was wondering why. I thought it was 5. There have been times you're gonna have 3, which is decent. Times when you get 4, which is bad. Times when you get 5, which is ridiculous, which I don't have right here. And sometimes you'll get a 2. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it. But sometimes you'll get like 2 tricks, which is really fucking good because it's just 2 tricks and you're done. But just do the tricks and you're done. As soon as you land it, start, view goals, mash.
So you want to be sponsored, huh?
Now you can do this, or you can do a bonus 180 shit, or you can do a bonus 180 judo or shifty into mix it up and just land it. What I just showed you is the fastest way of doing it. But if you can't get the bonus, it's fine. It just takes a little bit of practice. Once you do the bonus 180 judo into a mixed up, you kind of want to angle yourself towards the end of the bowl. So that you can easily land it. You can do something like that, which is a little bit faster. But if you land awkwardly on the pipe or the half the bowl, you're going to bail. Anyways, just mash through this. Now, the original way to do this one is to, you know, go over here, jump, go up there, and shit like that. You don't have to do that. Instead, if you go immediately left and go over to this car over here, get into this car, smash, hit start, go to last view goal, and you reach our last goal, you'll have your board again. Don't ask why. It's probably to do something with triggers, but it makes this ridiculously easy because they'll see you, but their AI can't catch up to you. So, but of course, if you reach our last goal, you'll lose it, so you won't have to do it all over again. But if you follow this route, it's pretty simple. Right around here, as soon as I get past this fire, you want to jump right, or I missed it, but you want to jump right and get on that balcony, that porch, and just grind over to the skateboard part. Again, you want to mash through X and grab and ollie. They taught him immediately. And you want, as soon as you gain control, you want to mash left trigger. That way he starts moving like that. Now, there's two different ways you can do this. Sometimes people elect to do this, which I guess is fine. But the best way to do it is to grind this, shuffle to the right, which you don't want to shuffle is. You grind something and immediately grind, then you immediately go in the opposite direction and then hit grind again. Like, you do something like that. You like grind, go into the direction you want to go, jump, and then grind again, something like that. So something like that. But anyways, you want to do something like this. Now, the reason people like to do the other method is because this jump is a little finicky. This is what it looks like. I can't even do it now. That's what it looks like if you do it right. Sometimes you'll bonk your head on this porch. Sometimes you'll bonk your head like right here. But it's a little finicky of a jump. But if you do it right, you can get up there really easily. As soon as you grab this, do it like normal, as you did with Big 4. Jump over here, get on your board, then boneless over. And if you do it right, you can jump from the top of this roof, like that. Then you jump over here. Now, there are two ways you can do this. You can do a boneless, or you can do a bonus. You can do a butt slap all the way across, which I failed on purpose. Or you can... Here, actually, let me show you what it's like if you do the bonus correct. I'm bad at this game, apparently. That's what it looks like if you do it right. Or you can just come over here and bonus up and get it. Either way works.
Need to get to the other side of the bridge, huh?
Okay.
Those pigs can't.
This trick is probably going to be the one that messes up some people at the beginning. If you can't get this trick, completely fine. It's a dumb trick to learn. And it requires a very good single or a double butt slap. If you can't get it, again, it's fine. Just go around normally. What you should do normally is you just go around the block, let go of the car, and you fly over the bridge. However, what you can do is... I thought I closed Steam. Apparently, I didn't. Also, I lost my controller. Got disconnected. Also, it's fucking sick. Okay. At least I didn't lose it in game. Sorry about that. Anyways, what you do is you'll grind the car, and right when you get around to this part right here, you want to let go of the car. So it looks something like this. You want to let go, and then you circle around this way by holding down left. Let me show you what the trick looks like if you do it right, though, real quick. That's if you do it right. Now, anyways, back to this. If you get around to this frame, you want to hit down. I hate it when that happens. But you want to hit down as soon as you get around to that frame. Then you want to circle around this way. Right when you get close to this median, right in front of Peralta's, you want to start grinding it. Then you want to shuffle to the right, like that. Oh, hello. You want to grind it like shuffle like that. As soon as you're done shuffling, you want to jump across to this other median, keep your speed up, and butt slap. Keep in mind, however, if you fail the bridge skip, it is significantly harder the second time around. Instead of needing a double, you're going to need a triple, not a very good triple. You're going to need a triple butt slap. So just keep that in mind. So for me, I'm going to have to do a triple in order to get this to work. This trick takes some time to get used to. Like, it's a very difficult trick for beginners. If you can't get it, it's fine. You're only gonna lose like 5 seconds. But it's a very good trick to know. Just practice it. If you can't get it, cool. Just don't... If you can't get it, just do a normal way. Anyways, as soon as you are done with the trick, you want to immediately hit down, go to view goals, and then mash.
Sorry. No.
Mash through that. And just skip around this. Now, there is a trick to this. You can do, there's actually a cutscene skip that you can do. If you see where my P button is at, let's see. Good. If you get around to... Miss the frame. If you get to... Miss the frame, I was 1 frame late. Missed the frame again. Get the idea. Okay, that frame. If you get to this frame, that's when you want to hit the ollie button. And if you do it right, then you'll skip the cutscene, showing him falling over.
Sorry.
But
No.
it's very difficult. Also, what's up, Josh? Thank you, by the way. It'd be something like that. Again, very difficult. 1 frame, if you miss it, is only like a second loss. Don't worry about it. As soon as you're done with that, view goals, mash.
I can go.
Now, you can either do, you know, do that, or you can do like that. Either way works, as long as you get 5,000 points.
They're heading east.
Okay, now it's time for the hardest trick for a normal runner, Eric skip. Now, what I'm gonna go over, you should never have to worry about until you get really good times. Sub 37 is entirely possible without Eric skip. Sub 36, however, you're gonna need Eric skip. This trick is incredibly difficult. It is a 2-frame trick. 1 frame on consoles because of game lag. Even though the consoles try to run at 60 FPS, it's a 2-frame trick on console. It makes a 1-frame trick on console because of the lag in the area. But on PC, because, you know, 60 FPS and shit like that, it's 2 frames. This trick saves around 30 seconds, more like 25 to 30 seconds, depending on how good your driving is. So this is a very big trick. It's the biggest time save in the entire run. If you get this trick, cool. But if you don't get it and you're still learning the game, don't reset. Please, for the love of God, do not reset. People sometimes go into this mindset of that if they don't get it, then the run's over. Really, the only time when the run is over is if you're going for my time. Because you can still get a very fucking amazing time without Eric skip. Trust me. Trust me. You can still do it. Okay? So, anyways, back to this. Eric skip is the biggest trick in the run for high-level players. If you miss this trick, you're going to have to reset, and we have to do the New Jersey game, which is 4 minutes. And 4-minute reset, just to do this one trick. But anyways, I'm going to try doing it in this run. If I can't get it, cool. I'm going to at least show you how to set up for it. Anyways, another note. If you miss Eric skip, and let's say you're practicing, right? Let's say, you know, you messed up. Oh, no. You retry goal. That frame with the car sideways. Anyways, if you mess it up, it becomes a near impossible trick. I'm not sure how it works after you do retry last goal, but it becomes significantly harder, and you should never attempt it this way. If you want to practice it, save the game, quit, go back to the main menu, story mode, continue story, and then load it up again. That's the best way to practice it. Don't continually retry last goal. You're never going to get it. Please, you're just going to mess up your muscle memory. Anyways, let me show you how to set up for it.
They took it.
You kind of want to grind over here. You want to grind over here, grind around this. Once you get over here, you want to approach the bridge on this angle. Then you want to jump into the river, like that. Let me show you again in real time, real quick. This is the fastest way to set up for the car because it gives you a lot closer to the, it gives you past the bridge and it puts you right in position. Now what I do normally is, once I get over here, I just slow down, wait for him to go up and just hold on up so I can start sketching it. So like something like this. Now when you get around... This is the problem, me having to do this. Let's see if I can try finding the absolute, like, trick. Also, what's that trick one? Let's see if I can find the frame you can do it on. Actually, I told you guys the wrong frame you want to aim for. Instead of aiming for the fume, you want to aim for that little hook in the pipe. That's where you kind of want to aim for it. Let me see if I can show you. There's actually a, like, real frame I can show you real quick. Let me pull up on Discord real quick.
Don't worry, amigo. They're not getting
Whatever.
away from me.
Yeah, it's difficult because, as I said a second ago, it's because it's like a 1 frame trick. It's not like 2 frames as it is on PC. It's still ridiculously hard though. It's stupid. Let's see, where is the frame at? Posted it the other day. Where did I put it? Yeah, I showed you the wrong frame. I'm stupid, I'm sorry. That was the old way of doing it. Honestly. Let's see. Doing the wrong one. This is the frame you want to aim for. This 1 frame. That's the frame you want to aim for. If you get that frame, cool. You can do 1 frame after that. Either way works, but that's literally the frame you want. But it's, again, easier said than done to hit. I was looking at the wrong one. See, I used to go by that a long time ago. But when I discovered how to actually do it correctly, that's when it changed to that. But that's kind of what you want to aim for. I'm sorry, I'm sorry I pointed everyone to the wrong one. Also, I got this. Sick. How do I change my view? I don't know how to change my... One second, let me save my game real quick. Restart my game real quick because that's going to annoy the ever-loving hell out of me. Can someone tell you how to make a special trick manual? And what do you mean? Be best to ask that in the Discord, Van Buren. I can't really answer that right now. Anyways, as soon as you get into Manhattan, either through the regular method, also with the storm pack, either through the regular method or through Eric's skip method. As soon as you get into the game, start view goals and mash. This one's easy. Do a bonus 180 judo into a mix it up, or a bonus 180 shifty into a mix it up, into another trick, and easy done. Do the view goals, mash. For this one, all you have to do is just grind once and land it. You don't have to hold it between these two. Like, you don't have to do that. You can just grind, let go, done. View goals, mash. This one's also pretty simple. Jump up here, get this. Do some tricks if you want to. Come over here. Grind that. Now, for this one, what you want to do is you kind of want to position yourself at an angle, a left angle. If you do it too far to the right, what will happen would be is you grab this, then you'll start grind. What normally happens is if you do it at the wrong angle, you'll start grinding that way. But if you do it right, it looks something like this, and you'll start grinding this way. It's a little bit faster. Grind the top of that. Now, you don't have to grind the top of this. Some people will just do something like this, which is also fine. But for me, because I'm risky, just grind that. You kind of want to grind the top of this roof. Get the thing, and then hit view goals and mash. Now, this is easy. All you have to do is just judo.
Good job.
Like, this is up to you what you want to do, but bonus 180 judo is OP as fuck on this. See, bonus 180 shifty you can't really do right there, so you're going to have to do a bonus 180 judo.
Last but not
That's why bonus 180 judo is incredibly OP versus shifty. But after you get done with that mission, you get on with it, start, view goals, mash.
Can you help me out?
Nothing really to do here, just follow the guy. Which isn't too hard, honestly. As soon as he's done, it's only 10 seconds, view goals. Next one.
Check out my buddy's sick line.
Now, on beginner, you don't have to do this in a combo. On normal and sick, you do. Which sucks because there's a glitch that can happen on this one. So what you do is just grind all the spots. Nah, what I do is I usually jump and get off my board and then do an acid drop. However, there are times when you do an acid drop and it just won't count, which sucks on normal and sick. If it does it to you, all you do is just turn back around and just do it again. It's stupid, but it happens. All right, anyways, this one's pretty simple too. Just grind around like this. Jump. Don't get blocked by the car. You do that again because the car just cock blocked me like no tomorrow. Down, down, revert so you can turn back around, do a power slide. Grind this. Grind around. If you get a car at any point, you can sketch it because it makes you faster. And plus, when you grind, it gives you a big speed like that. Like, it'll make you a lot faster for a little bit of time. Turn back around. Wow, I'm really bad. You want to come back around this way. Don't do any other method. This is the fastest way. Because, first of all, it's fast. And plus, if you get a sketch, even if it's for like a second, you can do something like that, and you'll go a lot faster. Let me explain that part exactly because I didn't really explain it. What you can do right here is you can grind this rail and then jump up, then wall ride, then jump again. All in quick succession, which is, you know, easier said than done, whatever. So it looks something like this. Or like that. And you want to grind a wall ride again and grind. Then you want to jump over here and get this guy. Now, you can do a boneless 180 shifty or boneless 180 judo, turn around, then nutbuster. Try not to mash through this because you can accidentally get stuck like that. So you don't have to do all this shit to get out of it. After you're done with that, view goals, view, and then do the gap during taxi. Now for this, wow. Huh, that RNG. That's ridiculous. Okay. Normally, it would give you have to do 4 tricks. I mean, sometimes 3 or 4 tricks for this one. It would be a kickflip, hop, shove it, a impossible, or a heel flip, or whatever combination you have, which is up, down, left, right, flip. It's not going to be any grabs on beginner. It's just going to be those 4 flip tricks. So what you do is, you jump with left, and then you jump with left, get off your board, jump up, down, and then you do the other tricks. Okay, you do one trick, and then do the other 3 when you're in midair. So like something like this. Like that.
We gotta get this tape to Perot.
Once you're done with that, you want to start mashing because you can actually get through this cutscene. Then after you do that, you can hit done, hit no, view goals. Then you do help Stacy's relative, which isn't hard because you can just do that and boom, you're done. However, if you can't do that, something like that would work too. But bonus 180 shifty into, or bonus 180 judo into a, mix it up, easy peasy. Next one you want to do is find the stolen skateboard part goods. Get special immediately by doing a bonus 180 judo. You want to start heading this way. Start grinding this way towards the, over here. Get the first deck. Circle back around this way. Get this guy. He'll probably be more down towards this bowl. As soon as you get to that, you want to jump off your board and go up here. Or alternatively, you can just do that. You can just boneless out of there. Start grinding some more. And then the last guy will be right over here in the last skateboard area. After you're done with that, you're done with Manhattan. Full beans. Alright. After you're done with Manhattan, view goals, mash. As soon as you gain control of your skater, jump, and then get off your board. And turn around and go over here and get this wall and get this sticker. Turn back around, keep your combo, and try getting special at some point through that. If you can't get special between that sticker, at least do a Bunfoot Japan, because then you'll have special, because you go a lot faster. Trust me. You want to keep special as much as you can. So it looks, again, will look something like this. Yeah, I have special before that. If I don't have it, then I can just do it with 1 foot Japan, and boom. Anyways, come over here, get this third sticker. Circle back around this way. Get this fourth sticker. And you can either, what you should do is you just grind this way and go this way. It's actually a little bit faster this way for some reason. Come over here and get this. If you get 135, really cool, really good movement. If you get 134, could have been a bit faster. I mean, you get 134, it's still not bad. 133 could have been a bit faster. Anyways, mash is a lot.
Why don't you put...
Get specials, do that. Do tricks, whatever. Get the donuts. As soon as you get this last one, view goal, smash.
Someone...
Oh, didn't jump. And you want to do this. There's a couple ways to do this. What I like doing is after I get that skateboard, I get that catch icon, I jump and get off my board. What some people do is they just like fall down. So based on like that. Do something like that, which is fine. But usually I just like jump and get off my board and do it that way. Alright, now for this one it's pretty simple. All you do is you run the sign, get off your board, turn around, go through this tunnel. Go up here, get that sign, get special. Get that sign. You might sometimes be able to get a car sketch, which is really cool. Because... Damn. Because you get a car sketch, you actually go like a lot faster over here as well. It makes this, gives you a really good time. Anyways, for this one, you want to go around this way. Let's let go of the gas and circle left. And just give all the icons pretty much. Right here, you want to hold that, let go, and then do a hard turn left. Now this way, right here, this looks scary. Like I just went straight through it. This takes a little bit of practice. You can get it. Then what you can do is, like, see, this is a very like scary like point right here. It's very, very scary. But if you can't get that, you can always circle around like that, I guess. But I just cut through the post like that. It looks scary, but it's not too scary. Also, shout out to like no sound effects in the car. I'm positioning those in a way where you don't hit the tree, which is hard. Sometimes you want to hit the tree. And just do that. Alright, after this, hit view goals, hit down, and then mash.
I bet you can't.
All you do is do a wall plant. View goals. You hit down twice. You don't want to do this one, it's a lot slower.
Alright, let's...
This one you... I'm not in control. You want to do like 2 tricks here to do the first one for 2000. This one, as soon as you gain control, left, right, for maybe left, right, grind. So that way I do a special manual. And this way, and then this one I'll do a special manual again, and then I do a flip trick. So like something like that. Simple stuff. Anyways, go to view goals, do bowl grind.
Can't get into the...
View goals, go up, don't hit down. Up is a lot faster than prove yourself. Now there's a few ways you can do this. You can do a boneless, do it like that way. Or you can just do like a regular jump. If you want a safer method, you can just do like something like that, which is fine. But if you jump like at the very like hump right here, like that, it'll be easy every time. After that, then after you do that, you hold it down. You hold down the ollie button, and then you do a spin, 360, and revert, and you're done. Let me show you again. So it looks something like that. Not something like that. Something like this. See, simple stuff. Now this is where a bunch of bad RNG can come into play. This is actually pretty decent RNG. I have to do a cannonball, a pop shove, and an impossible. It's going to be 5 tricks. It's going to be randomized between what grab tricks and flip tricks you have to do, and sometimes you only have to do spins. That's just how it is. Like, this is bad right here. I came in a bit better. If you can get it one
Still pretty
combo,
well.
cool.
Let's see if you can hang with.
If you can get it one like jump, really cool. If you can't, then you can lose a little bit of time. But anyways, right here, you just fuck around and beat Tony. This is like one. Tampa is where you want to see like a lot of your breaks. There's around 4 minutes that we cannot skip right now, which is dumb. That's how it is. So we just do a lot of fucking around right here. Okay, once it starts counting down, you want to get on your board. You want to get off of it. Then right when it hits 0, you want to jump, get on your board in caveman, and then mash X. Because if you do it right, you'll be right here next to this guy, and you'll skip that cutscene, and you'll be right here instead of over there. The problem with that is, it's illegal in no warp categories because then you want to have to warp to the next goal, which invalidates the run. But 80% normal, beginner, and sick, you're allowed to use it. It locks you out of Tampa on this. It's gonna be like, the gate's still gonna be here. So the only way to get back in there is if you go quit and then go back into the level. But it's a cutscene skip, and it stays about a second if you do it. Anyways, what's going on is something that you actually got it. As soon as you do it, just smash the grab button so you can talk to him. Anyways, there's 2 ways you can do it right here. You can do a bonus 180 shifty into an Indy 900, or a bonus 180 judo into a mix it up. I'm gonna show both methods. Bad. See, that's like really good. If you can get that, really nice, but it's a little tricky. I'm bad, dude. This can be a little tricky at first, but if you can get it, it saves a bit of time. And it'll look at that. Easy. Another thing I should mention as well, you do not have to land your combo because as soon as I do that, I can just do this, end current run, and it will count. See? Easy. Now, if you get a really high score, in this case I got first place, there's no way in the 9 heavens that I'm going to get bopped. Just go ahead and end your current run. However, if you get bopped or you're thinking about to get bopped, you want to do another run. But in this case, no, I'm going to get bopped. I'm just going to hit the current run. And boom. Done. I got bopped, I was second place, but you know, I'm not going. You had to be in the top 3. You don't. If you go to 4th place, you have to retry the goal. This is the same way. Bad. Same way. Easy peasy done. This one is just a bunch of waiting. I'm not sure how many points you need because I just get a bunch of points, but like 200k is more than enough. I think 100k is more than enough. I think you'll be safe at 75k. So as long as you just get 100,000 points, you can just fuck around for like 3 minutes or 2 minutes. Anyways, once you join the competition, you won. Congratulations. Just mash. Choose Birdhouse because it's fastest. Because you just mash. You can choose any. No, you can choose any of the teams, but people always choose Birdhouse because it's always the top option. But if you want to be Zero or Flip or Girl or whatever the hell, then you can always do that. But anyways, as soon as you're done with that, hit done. And master this. As soon as you gain control, view goals and do the first goal.
Yo, let's get some photos for your first.
Grind this, turn around to the right, do a flip, and then as soon as you land down here, you want to jump and get off your board. So it looks something like that.
All right, let's.
Because
Man,
it saves. Normally, what would happen is when you do it, you have to do a slowdown, and then it does that.
yo,
But if you do it like, if you actually do it the right way and get off your board, it skips having to slow you down, so it instantly goes to the next step, which is waiting, and then it goes. So it saves like a good second, a second and a half. Anyways, as soon as you do a 360 flip, you don't have to do it anymore. After that, view goals, then mash.
oh, what are we gonna do for this?
Easy. Just grind. As soon as you hit the last firebox, start, view goals, down, then mash.
What's up, rookie?
Manual, do a heel flip, fuck it up like I did. and go simple.
Newbie, you want coverage?
You want to go ahead and try getting like your special, like your a lot of points, so we can get your speed back up to max. It's always going to be up, down, left, right, flip, or grab. So. Anyways, you want to keep your combo actually, and around the 33 mark, you want to jump and then mash X, like that. The reason for that is if you wait and then start mashing and end your combo, you'll skip a cutscene. Normally, you would spawn right over here, and you'll have to view goals and do the next goal. But if you go over there around the 33 mark and then mash, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's a frame-based trick. A frame rate. It's like a 2-frame trick or something like that. But if you just mash, if you get it, then you'll spawn right here next to him, and you can instantly start with the schizo. If not, you just start normally. What's that? I had to delete an application on my phone because people were bothering me. Anyways. Just start the schizo. The gamer guy. This one's pretty simple. Don't do what I did. All you do is you go ahead and jump up here. Then you want to jump and then acid drop. Now, this is one of those butt slap tricks I was talking about. You don't need it. I'll show you some other methods you can do. But you want to acid drop on this. Position yourself to the right. You kind of want to angle yourself a little bit to the right. If you do like a straight one like this, it won't work. I'm busy, Ember. I know you guys want to watch Star Wars. I am busy. Anyways, I'm doing good, thank you. If you do it straight ahead like that, or you position yourself to the left, you're not going to be able to get it with a butt slap. So you want to do this and position yourself to the right, turn around, and then you can do a butt slap up there. Let me show you again. See how I'm turned to the right? I can instantly do a butt slap. If you get a really good angle, you don't even have to do that. Because then you can just like get up there and land and be good to go. Leave Ember alone. I know what she's wanting. Yeah, bish. Oh, fuck you too. I'm not sure what time. Anyways, also what's it be? But if you get it just right, you don't even have to do a butt slap. Oh, you can actually, if you do it completely right, you can do it with a boneless, which is ridiculous. Almost got it, but you get the point. Like, if you position yourself the right way, you can get it without doing a butt slap. But butt slap is the easiest method of doing it. Other ways you can do it is if you do a... Mess it up. What you can do is you can just acid drop, back revert. You have to do the back revert like really late though. You might be able to like butt slap back up to this tower, but that's really dumb. Don't even do it. Like I thought of it like the other day. I was like, yeah, actually kind of works too if you do it right. Oh my god! But you get the point. Don't do that. But if you can't get it, that's completely fine. So let's say I fuck it up. Just go back up on your board, jump back up here, double jump up this way. Now, by the way, you don't have to completely, like, you don't have to go up the tower like that. As soon as you get to the top, you can actually jump up like this. It's a power slide strat I made up a long time ago and re-remembered. But for this ladder, you don't have to pull yourself up completely like that. You can actually be like right there and then jump. More towards the top. Like, you can just do that. Anyways, just come over here and just acid drop. But the bad side strat is very nice because it saves like 4 or 5 seconds. Also, another thing to note, it'd be best if you actually fall off the tower instead of jumping off the tower. See how I like stay in midair for like a second? You can just do that. Oh yeah, there's also that. You can also, if you do it, you can do this. You can actually do a butt slap right here. Butt slap right there, and then get back up here and acid drop. Or you can butt slap off of this, and get up there and acid drop. Except this one's stupid because if you position yourself the wrong way, then your character's going to start hip transferring. So you kind of want to have to position your angle and camera in a way where it's not there, so you can bust up a lot easier. Also, shouts to Aaron Manuals. So yeah, is that. But anyways, you don't want to like jump and let go. You don't want to do like a jump and fall. You want to actually like fall off the tower and then acid drop like that. My problem is with that one is you kind of have to do an extra butt slap, but you know, whatever. You kind of want to do it for the other tower. You don't want to do it for this one, I guess. See, just fall off the tower, boom, done. Anyways, depending on whether or not, if you get done with that goal, then you just have to match for this one. If you get done with this goal first, you have to hit down and go. I'm sorry, not down. Actually, you don't even have to do that. I'll talk about it in a second. Okay, so if you're done with the acid drop first, you just mash on this one. If you did this goal first, you don't have to do a pause warp because you'll be right there next to it after you're done with this goal. All right, this one is a bit of a newer trick that was discovered a few months ago, by a few of us. I kind of started off by accident, and TH figured it out how it worked, and then Silent made a new strat also to make this even faster. Anyways, when you do the goal, go straight up this way. I know, I have order, right? Whatever. Come over here, and come right over to this one. Then you want to wall plant, and then as soon as it shows up like that, you want to hit pause and retry last goal. If you do it right, it'll count as one flyer, as you can tell. Let me show it again. The reason for this is because there are two states that it's put into. There's that state where it will put the flyer down, and there's another state where it actually counts toward your total. And that one's delayed. So what we can do is we can do that, retry last goal, and it carries over to our current right here. So we just come back around. Now this other trick I will show you right here is a trick I was discovered by accident, but TH figured out how it worked. Like, I completely discovered this one time on a run, and I didn't even notice it. What you can do is, if you wall plant one of these green areas, and you keep your combo and run into it, it'll actually count as a wall plant as itself. Let me show you. Your wall plant. You see how that one counted? Because I still had a wall plant in my combo. I could run into it and it will still count as if I wall planted it. Really, really neat trick. Not too hard either. I fucked that up. Anyways, after you get that one, you come straight over here and talk to this guy. Get special. Go this way. Get this one. Don't bail like me. And circle back around and get over here and get this. If you get a 140, really good. 139 is also good. 138 is dumb. For this one, it's just another driving mission. Not too hard. There's specific spots that you have to slow down though. But I'll show you. Right around here, you want to start slowing down so you can make this turn a little bit easier. By that I mean you just let go of X. Right here, right there, where these two fences are at, if you hit the very middle of it, you're gonna lose all your speed. Don't hit that. Let go right here, make the turn a bit easier. Try to avoid as many lifts as possible. Let go, make the turn again. Cut across like that. Try to avoid these non-spin things that you can't non-spin. And then come over here and finish that up. Now, if you got the original trick, where I skipped skis, when I got the acid drop challenge first, and I was like, you know, I was spawned all the way over here instead of on a normal spawn. Then it was going to put you in nighttime San Diego in this chapter, which is really nice. Looks really cool. Looks a lot different. Looks a lot better, in my opinion. But hey, whatever. Anyways, as soon as you are done, you want to do view goals, and then you want to do the first one. However, since you actually are talking as if like you're doing. You don't even have to do that because you spawn right here. You can actually get off your board and instantly come over here and talk to him.
Well.
For this one, you have to sketch. The order is left, right, left, left. And by that, then you just stay on left. Actually, no, right, right. I'm sorry. So it's left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, something like that. But just follow this. I'm trying to remember from memory, and I can't remember very well. See, not too hard. After a few goals, and then you want to hit down. This one's slow. This one you want to do on this normal and sick. So, yeah. This, okay, for normal and sick, you don't do this goal, you do this goal instead. On beginner, this one's faster still, which is dumb. You want to hit down and do this one.
Demo.
Do a bonus 180 judo. Bonus 180 judo into a mix it up. View goals. Then hit down twice, then do this one.
No way. What are you doing?
Then you just want to collect the stickers, which isn't too hard. I usually jump off right there so I can get a better angle at where I'm going to. 13 is perfect. 12 is also really good.
Anyway.
Alright, it's always going to be a nose grind, a 5-0, or a 50-50. It's always going to be those three. And you can also, as long as you get the gap once, then you will, like, as long as you get the gap once, you can do it at any point. But I usually just stick right there and just do all three. Also, I just realized I waited too long. I'm not paying attention. I don't know why I retried either. I could have just landed. I'm stupid. But you get the point. I can jump right there. And boom.
Hi there.
This one you want to do a bonus 180 judo or a bonus 180 shifty into a mix up into another trick and done. Mash through it. Few goals. Hit down and get laid.
Nothing says.
Alright, now this is a trick exclusive to warp categories. So what you do is you come over here. Get the sleigh. Get the sleigh. Land right here. And grind over here. Then you want to grind up this tree, and then as soon as you grab it, you want to jump to the right and wall plant. Which, let's see if I can do. It's really dumb. Apparently, he doesn't want to jump either. Be something like that, but more up. Let me see if I can do it. He doesn't want to jump. Hello? Be something like that. It's a very dumb trick. Also, make sure you have special too, because it'll help. It's a very dumb trick, because sometimes, I don't know, for some reason, the game doesn't want to give me the jump. But if you can do it, it'll be something like that. If you miss it, however, it's not the end of the world. What you can do is you can just jump up here, reposition yourself, and then grind up like that, which is a little slow, but at least it's something. And then you want to continually jump and grind up here. Because if you just do a straight up grind up here, you're going to eventually go back down. Because momentum. So you have to continually jump and then grind again. So like that, and just keep jumping like that. And as long as you jump up here, you're good to go. As long as you land somewhere up here. After you do that, you want to jump down. Get that, and then you want to do a bonus up here, and then you want to hold down grind, because then you'll start grinding this branch. Come over here, get this one, and then come over here and get this last lay. Few goals, pineapple killer.
Our team video.
Alright, now, the old route used to be you get this pineapple stand over here first and circle back around, but it's actually slow. As soon as you gain control, go right and go straight to this one and kill this one. And then you want to get this one and continue like normal. It's about 4 or 5 seconds faster. It looks like no-brainer, but we didn't do that for the longest time. So that's the route you want to do.
Get the
This one's pretty easy. Salty spittoon. Bad.
I figured out a
Alright, anyways, this trick right here is the wall plant the vending machine trick. This one's pretty simple as well. It's similar to how the wall plant challenge worked in San Diego. What you do is if you wall plant and then you wait a second, and when you gain control of when you get on your board, like right there, you want to hit start and then you hit retry last goal. So it looks like I got one right. But if I wall plant again, it'll count as 2. Not sure why it does that or why it stores it, but there you go. Now, if you landed on the top of the hotel from a get lay challenge, this door will be open and you can just come over here and instantly get right here. The old method used to be that you go over here, butt slap, and just do that. But since we can do that method now and get on top of the hotel, we can just do this. Yeah, I know. I discovered it during the task, Drowsy. Anyways, as soon as you're done with that, impress the girls. Oh, that was cool. What you can do is right here is to do that. If you do a one trick into a 180 shifty, you'll be done with that. Anyways, if you do it right, you want to do a no comply or a bonus across, and then you want to go into it and mix it up. And then run into that, because as soon as you run into this, it will end the combo. I'll show you again. Yeah, no, I don't that was kind of cool. Okay, I got the trick off, and I hit this, so I instantly landed it. That way, I can instantly gain control, go over here, and get that done. Simple as that. Let me show you what it looks like very fast.
Are you sponsored? Your combos are so big.
That's what it looks like fast. Anyways, as soon as you're done with that mission, you hit down. Don't do low out competition. That's slow and beginner. And you do Wallow combos, Wallow's combo bowls. Now, if you do this right, you don't even have to let go of the ollie button. But if you have like a bad jump, you can always just let go. Do something like that. But that one is just practice and learning when to like revert into a manual, which is easier said than done. Like I say, oh my god, bad angle, I can just jump. You don't want to do that. You just kind of want to hold it down. But if you have to jump, I guess you can. It's dumb combo to mess up. High lines.
I bet you can't.
Now high lines is pretty simple. All you have to do is do a cricket grind. So grind, cricket grind, and then you do a cricket grind right here. Now Drowsy said a second ago you can jump right here, but on beginner it's actually faster to get past that point, jump, and then hit that pole right there, and it will actually knock you into the next guy. Like right there. Also didn't count. See, so right here I can just go ahead and start talking to him immediately.
This ditch here is called off the.
Right here you want to go ahead and do a handstand manual, grind this, jump. You don't even have to do a complete grind. I mean, you don't have to do the manual all the way. As soon as you grind this, you can just jump, do a manual, and then you can just jump again. And as long as you get to this very end, it'll count it. After that, go to kill wallows.
Man.
Come over here. what you want to do is you want to start grinding this, then grind up here on this fence, then grind up here, manual, grind, and then let go, like that. Now, the old way of doing this trick is you got special and failed. And get a bus up there and got there very easily. But for beginner warp, you can actually just come over here and just do like this, and boom, done. As soon as you're done with that, mash, view goals, next mission. You can do a boneless across, or a belly butt slap, or if you're really risky, can't even do it. Can't even do it. Wow, I'm bad, dude. Just something like that. Either way, like as long as you do it, it's fine. For this one, you want to do a boneless 180 judo. And then you want to go up here and do a Indy 900. Easy peasy. Hold down jump and just do 720. Easy. Now for this one, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can do a boneless 180 judo. You can grind this and get special that way. You can do some flatland tricks. But what I usually do is I just do a boneless into this grind and get special. So I do a boneless into a dark slide into another trick, and then boneless and then do a big twist. And easy peasy, said and done. Sick. Anyways, so now you're in Vancouver. This is a pretty short chapter. There's a bunch of missions, but it's only literally one, like, chapter. This is actually the shortest, one of the shortest areas in the game. Anyways, view goals, and you want to do the very first one, just skate Tom's part.
Dude, look at him. He can't.
And this one, you just hit L twice, jump, L twice, jump. You have to do it twice. And you want to do it pressure twice right here, which is just hit L once.
Thanks.
Then on this one, you want to hit L, jump, do a NA Casper. What's that? Just something like that. Just do something to give you 5,000 points. As soon as you do that, you can actually, you don't have to do view goals. It's actually a bit of a delay after that mission is done, where it for some reason there's just a bit of a delay, and so you can just skate over here and get ready to talk to this guy. However, if you're going to do that, make sure that the goal completes before you talk to Schizo over here, because if you talk to him too soon, the goal you just did will not count, and you will lose like 30 seconds or something stupid. It's dumb. I've had it happen before. Actually wait until you hear the mark go off that you actually completed the goal. Then talk to Schizo.
Hey, bro.
Or the table. This one's simple. All you do is just follow him around. Because you have to do some basic tricks. View goals and a mash.
I'm collecting some last minute.
This one's slower on beginner because it actually gives you 1-2 tricks at a time. On higher difficulties, it gives you like a bunch of tricks at a time. It's dumb. That's how it is. So just do the tricks as best you can, as fast as you can.
All right.
This one, all you do is do. All you should do is do a trick, like just do it in a cast, which is flip then grab. So, and just land it. Done. Then you want to do view goals. Then you want to hit down, and then hit party directs.
That was off the hook.
You kind of want to. What you want to do is, as soon as you gain control, you want to hold. Like, as soon as you are mashing through that cutscene, you want to hold up, and you want to hold the ollie button. Then get on your board and do a bonus out the window, which is easier said than done because sometimes you'll accidentally bonk your head on top of the window and bail like that. So you kind of want to do it a bit early, like something like that. You want to come over here and get this guy. Few goals. And you want to go back down and do Slam City Fan.
I've laid out.
Instantly get special. And just follow this route. And then talk to this guy.
I'm gonna be skating and
This is another simple challenge. All you do is just get the guest passes, just follow this route. Nothing too complicated here. Swag for a McTwist. Few goals, and then go down here and do the Impress
I
Reporter.
heard you guys have some killer.
You want to do a bonus 180 judo into a mix it up into another trick. Wow. If you do something like that, it's good to go. Other ways you can do it is you can do flatline combo.
Well, that was me. I cleared the.
Into like just something like that. That also works. As long as you get 25k.
Are you ready, bro?
Anyway, start driving on this mission. Then hold, then like you think slow down, right? Don't worry about it. What you can do is keep driving. As soon as you hit that pole, it will stop all momentum and it'll stop all forward momentum and put it backwards. As soon as you start going backwards, hold the reverse button. Then then hold on right so you do a turn. Hold back out on X and go this way. Do a handbrake to the left. Get that guy. Also get goal for other points. Slow down before you hit the top of that slope so you don't go flying. Handbrake. These guys have pretty big hitboxes, so it ain't too bad. You want to do a similar thing at the beginning where you just want to get that guy, turn back around. Then you want to turn your controller stick around so you can see where exactly you're going and then head straight into the Slim City Gem area. Okay, view goals, then hit down, learn
Want to get some practice in?
hip transfers. Keep a hold of the Ollie button and just do a hip transfer.
Good job. Now let's go again.
Do the same thing, but do also another trick as well, so that way you can get special. Grind this, hold it down, do a hip transfer. Otherwise, if you hit jump, you'll go flying up a bit further and makes you lose a little bit of time. Especially right here, because it's such a small like hip transfer. Like, look at it, like that looks easy, right? But then you lose an extra second just with that alone. Alright, anyways, as soon as you're done with that, go back to revert challenge.
You sure you're?
Now there's two ways to do this. You can either do a bonus 180 judo or bonus 180 shifty into an 8900. And there you go. You don't need a lot of points. You do not need a lot of points to do that one. It's very easy to do. Alright, destroy the streak contest. Ivan. Making me do this.
You sure you're a pro?
Anyways, you do view goals, then you hit up, and then you streak competition.
You sure you're?
So what most people do is they do a bonus 180 judo into a mix it up, and then end the combo like that. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of something else. All right, you want to do a bonus 180? You want to do a bonus 180 judo into a 8900 like that? You want to do something like that? There you go.
I should have known it'd be down to you.
Or you can just do a flatland combo into an 8900.
You sure you're?
Like that also works. It's completely up to you which one you want to do. Anyways, let's do the finale.
You can't beat my scores, and
You can't skip out on this. Like, there's a way to make this faster on sick mode, but on this difficulty, you have to actually wait it out. So there's like another waiting period. But it's the last waiting period in the run, though. Normally, you can just like land right there and it'll end the combo, or end the run, or end the mission. Master all that, master this, because you don't need to make your deck. Slows down, slow. Master all this. Start, view goals, very first goal.
We need to see something.
Just hold down all the entire time in spine transfer, easy peasy.
Now that the ship. Am I?
Alright, as soon as you gain control, you want to do a bonus into a grind on that, then to a trick so you can get special. You want to come over this way. You can either butt step up there, or you can just like jump up here. Either way. Then you, as soon as you gain control of your skill, you hold before you gain control of your skill, you want to hold a bottom left-ish angle, and then you want to jump and then let go and get your board. So it's not like that. Then you want to jump down, do a trick so you can get a couple tricks so you can get into special. Now there's a couple ways you can do this as well. Let me end this right now. You either can come up here this way, which is slow. You can be extremely ballsy but extremely swag-like by doing this. That's what happens if you fail it, by the way. You can do something like that, which is like swag as fuck. Or you can go with the extremely safe but still very fast method of bonusing up here and then grinding. This is a safe method, so I would suggest doing that. And then your Moscow. Or Moskill, because this level is infamous for killing a lot of runs. Alright. View goals. Hit down. Do not do serve the people. And do blind big brother. Grind, jump over that. Grind again. Grind, jump up here. Don't do what I just did. Master that. View goals. As soon as you get towards the very end of the run, or the line, you want to jump. So like right there, I start mashing, jump. I jump and mash the LA button. That way I skip the cutscene as fast as possible. Then as soon as I gain control again, I pause and I go for ready for battle. This one's extremely easy. All you gotta do is just come over here and get. You have to make sure you get a caveman in your combo like that. Sometimes you'll do it. You'll do like a grind and it won't count it for whatever reason, like something like that. Like because I don't have the caveman and thing, it won't work. So I actually had to have caveman in my combo. Dark sides aren't faster, but they reset your balance meter. So make sure you have caveman in your combo before you do anything. If you don't get it, just reset last goal, because since it's right here, it's not too bad. But anyways, as soon as you do it, do something like that, and boom, you're done. Let me show it again.
My tank crews are ready to roll it.
So just do like when you do a caveman into a grind, jump and then do a 180 judo. Simple. Right there, you're done. Then over the wall. This one's simple. There's two ways you can do this. You can do a bonus if you have like a high stat, or you can do a butt slap, which I do. Either way works. Now you want to grind. You want to grind around and get all these guys, and plus you want to get. You kind of want to get all your points in this combo as well. You want to get 30,000, so that way you can get your speed stat to max. And make sure you land it as well.
That was some damn sweet.
Yeah, the dark slides. I go with that. It's going up pretty fast. If I see, look how fast it's going. See how it's going pretty fast? But if I do like a bonus into our dark slide, it's like instantaneous. So it's really overpowered. Anyways, there's a couple ways you can do this. You can come down here and do a butt stop up there like that. You can come around and do a butt stop like that. Or, you know, you can just be lazy and, you know, do it like this. Either way works. All three ways are viable. It's completely up to you. Now, on this, around this frame, I don't know exactly what frame this is. You want to jump and then start mashing the ollie button. If you do it, you'll skip this cutscene and this text box for saving the game and that cutscene, and you'll be right here. The reason you want that is because it will give you daytime San Diego, and it skips another cutscene later, which is very useful for no warp. For warping categories, it's not as much, but for no warp, it's a very good trick. It saves around like 5 or 6 seconds probably, I would estimate. I'm not sure. It's overpowered. That's what I'm trying to say. But it's a very hard trick. I don't even know how to do it properly. I haven't gone around to learn it. I haven't figured it out yet. Anyways, as soon as you gain control of your skater, view goals, and mash.
Rodney Mullen. Why?
And you want to do flyline combos. Did I say daytime San Diego? I meant daytime Moscow. Alright, view goals, and you want to mash again.
Hey, I want you to get.
Bonus 180 judo into another. Do something like this. Would work. But one way you can also do it is
I want you to get some.
if you position yourself the right way. You can come down right here and be right next to the next person you need to talk to.
I want you to get some.
But it's easier said than done ever. That way, right next to her. Well, it's if you can't get it, it's fine. I would suggest just doing the other method
Hey, I want you to get some.
of like doing a bonus 180 judo and just doing any 900 and just warp. It's not that much lower.
Hey there.
This one you need to get 10,000 points. Easy.
Wow.
And you want to mash view goals, and then you want to hit down. Don't do gap hunting. You can do gap hunting on the beginner no warp category, but for warp category, you want to do warm up.
Hey, what's the deal?
Right here, you want to do tricks so you can get a you want to do tricks that way you can get special, and you want to do a any 900, or you want to do something to get 30,000 points. Like, I'll be nearly perfect. Damn. Like, that would be perfect right there.
Hell yeah, these kids came here just to.
For this skill right here, you need 5,000 points. So you can get all your points right here. Get off your board, and then just jump over him like this. Other people, what they do is they jump over him. Oh, I can do it right. I never done before. They jump over him like this, then land it. I can't even do it. Fuck. They jump over him, then land it. Which, if you do it right, it'll count. Let's see if I can do it real quick. I don't do this trick because I don't like it. Like, there you go. That's how you do it.
You are very lucky, your embassy.
But my method, I like it. I just when you're the thing is though, when you do that trick, you have to be very careful about bailing, because these steel beams that you see right here, you can actually bail on them very easily. So what I do is, once I get the trick, I position myself in a good angle and keep the jump button held down so I don't get any insane jumps. That way I just jump over him and that's it. But it's up to you which method you use. Anyways, anonymous caller. This is welcome to one of the more dumb tricks in the run. But until then, you have to actually do this to get the contacts.
Alexander sent you.
Now, welcome to Stupid Spines. Now, this is a butt slap trick. If you can't get a butt slaps, it's fine. Just, get the 360s or 720s normally. But to do this trick properly, you need to do a 720, a 540, and a 360. The 720 to 540 need to have a butt slap. So like that, you get off your board, butt slap, get a 540, and come over here, and then do a 360. And then I actually need two 360 for this one, I'm sorry. So you have to have butt slaps. Not sure why, but you have to. But if you do it right like this, it saves you having to go back around one extra time. Again, we don't know why it works that way. We really don't. Don't ask me how it works. But it has to have butt slaps. If you do a regular 720, it's not going to work. Or a regular 540, it's not going to work either. You actually have to have a butt slap 720, a butt slap 540, and two 360s. Because, so that'll save you having to go, that'll save you having to do this. It saves you, you know, it saves the rotation. How does it work? Fucking multipliers. This one I'm not going to go over. Just watch what I do. This is stupid. Right here, you can just turn around, I guess. Like, this is the dumbest goal in the game. This is one of the longer ones for no reason. Around here, you want to do a power slide. I mean, you want to hit the handbrake button and try doing a U-turn. A little bit earlier than that. Let me show you again. I actually went a little too late. Around there. There we go. Not right here. Right around here. I'm stupid, my bad. See, I'm calling out like wrong shit today. That's why I'm gonna have to re-edit the tutorial just a tiny bit. I got error skip wrong too because I'm stupid. But for the rest of this, you just want to get the thing, turn around, drop them off, turn back around, get the next girl, do the thing. Like, it's just... This is a dumb goal. There's no way to skip it, unfortunately. Is it required for the story currently? There's a lot of handbrakes involved. Now in this cutscene, you can actually skip it if you mash it. If you can't, well, do view goals and do the next one. Alright. This one has a dumb grinder off the bat. Right here, there's two grinds right next to each other. If you hold on grind right here, you won't instantly do that. You kind of want to actually wait for your grind. Instead of holding it down, wait until you're about, like, wait until you're about to hit the ground, then grind. Like right there. You want to start grinding. Anyway, there's just a bunch of grinding around. Wait, what? Nice fucking clip, dude. And done. Alright, beginner, there's a couple different ways you can actually do this. You have the bus up here. You jump up here. Now you can actually boneless. You can actually butts out from the top of that dome. To do that. Or you can go down this way. On beginner, there's no guard right here. On normal and sick, there is. But so you can actually go that way if you want to. Or you can do Yip's thing, where you come over here, jump, wall ride, and just do that. Either way, do one of those methods. The safest method is to go underneath the tower, because sometimes the wall ride doesn't count for me, and you actually fall to your doom. Sometimes you might mess with the butt slap. So if you want to be safe, just go underneath the tower. Just come back over here and talk to Alexander. Do not mash through this. Lightly tap the X button, because if you mash, you can sometimes get into a state in this game where you cannot talk to any NPCs, you cannot pause the game, You can still do tricks and you can still fall out of bounds, but you'll be soft locked. It's called a Sean soft lock. Only several people have gotten it. Do not mash through that text box. Do not mash through that text box under any circumstance. Just lightly tap through it. Otherwise, you're going to get soft locked and you're going to have a bad time. As soon as you're done getting through this and you don't get soft locked, view goals, do the first goal.
Hey, good to see you.
You want to get special immediately, and you want to do soul skating. Again, make sure you don't accidentally do modified my trick now, hit return game, view goals, combo the entire city.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, easy done.
Before any of these other guys.
Master all this, view goals, do all tricks.
Hey,
Now this is where the lip tricks come to bite you in the ass. You can actually get bad RNG and get a lot of bad lip tricks. Like right here, it's not too bad, but there might be a bunch of lip tricks later. So, but this is all RNG. So, like, that's a little bit better. That's really good. So we're going to use this. But you get the point. This is all RNG. So you actually have to do all the tricks, including lip tricks. If you know the combinations of some tricks, you can actually combo off them. Like, to say if I have a 1 foot Japan, if I hit grind then grab, I can do a end direct invert, which works that way. Also, nose blunts are dumb. Nose blunts are dumb. But that's pretty much all RNG. Is you either get good RNG or you get bad RNG. You'll sometimes lose all your time to this. You'll sometimes gain all your time to this. It's dumb. There's no way to manipulate RNG in this game. Here's you goals, and you want to do score big.
what's that?
Hey.
Something like that is really quick. Also, I forgot to mention earlier, for those on stream, but you can actually modify pro tricks as well, which I'll go over in the tutorial because I'm dumb. But if you actually, if you actually modified your pro tricks as well and save the game, then you can, you can actually use their tricks as well. Like you can actually use like Musket Manual and all sorts of other tricks as well. But just choose your pro skaters, choose your top 5. I don't choose Costin because fuck Costin. Name your team, hit enter. Into the first goal, which is Jersey Spine Trick Spot Challenge.
Peralta was.
This one you kind of have to wait a little bit, so it's like just screwing around, just waiting. Gotta wait anyways. It's always going to be up, down, left, right, grab, and flip trick, so just keep that in mind. Around the 35-second mark is when you can land it. Or 40-second mark, rather. Is it 35 or 40?
Peralta.
I think it's 35. No, it's 40, is it? No, it's 35. I'm stupid. Let me just make sure. I think it's 36. It's one of those. Again, I'm rusty as fuck. It's 40. Okay, you can wait around the 40-second mark and land it. Florida THPS challenge is
Okay, I got a cool
one of the hardest challenges for beginner, because if you mess up even the last one, you're gonna get fucked over. How they work is they go backwards in the Tony Hawk games depending on what you can do. For this challenge, you have no restrictions. You can do whatever the hell you want. The next one, you cannot do, what was it? What was the next one? You can't do spine transfers or walking. Yeah, I landed badly, so I died right there. This one is you can't do spine transfers, reverse, or walking. And this one is you cannot do manuals, spine transfers, reverts, or walking. So what you can do right here is just die right there. I'm bad, dude. You can just do something like that and boom, you're done. Next one is Hawaii Spine Transfer Challenge. Right before you get to around this point, you want a boneless or fast plant and or acid drop. Jump up here, get off your board, and then make sure you land on this half pipe right here, so you actually count the gap. Come over here, keep X held down, and then go down like this. Get off your board so that way you don't go flying. Then get back on your board, and then make sure you're going straight, because if you're going at a bad angle, you'll actually go further right or further left and bail. So make sure you have a very straight angle and do a spine transfer, and boom, you're done with that. Vancouver Spine Transfer Challenge. This one you have to do a bunch of points as well. That's a swag ability. That's complete swag. But you want to get 100k right there. Usually what you do is you get a you do a musket manual, do an Indy 900, do a couple tricks, musket manual, done. But it's completely up to you what combo you want to use, as long as you get 100k. This Moscow's Lost Tapes. This also introduces us to the hardest trick in the entire franchise, which is video skip. Video skip is a one frame trick that's variable depending on a number of factors that we don't know. It can be the frame changes a lot. Not sure why, not sure how, but it changes. But I'll show you when you can mash for it. If you get the mash, cool. You save 15 seconds. If not, then oh well. Hoping I can get it this run or this. As soon as you go up this pipe right here, you mash X. If you got it correctly, then you can actually skip this entire like video part right here. Master all that. Then of course the final confrontation against Eric. Get special, go up this way. Grind this way. Don't get hit by the fire, cause the fire hurts a lot. Just keep grinding. Over here is the first trick in the level, or the mission. There's a couple ways you can do this. You can go up here like normal, or if you want to be safe, and it's not that much, it's not slow at all, you can wall ride this and then grind that. Right here, you want to make a late jump at the very, very edge of the thing. I fucked it up royally because I'm stupid. That way you can make the jump across. You want to do a little bit of a late jump. You don't want to like jump immediately at the edge of it. You kind of want to do a slight late jump. Grind that. Get off your board. Make sure you grind that. Don't be mean to completely miss it. Come over here, get off your board. Turn back around. Grind this for extra speed. Then you want to do a power slide backwards. And then you want to jump up here. You can actually very easily miss that jump, which is dumb. Make that jump. Make this jump. And get right here. Now this trick right here is you can actually bonus up here and get this way. And just get this like on your board. Or you can wall ride this. Let me see if I can do it right here. Wall ride that, jump, and just do something like that. And there you go. You're done with Tony Hawk's Underground.